Welcome back to 90 Cakes with the 90s Baby. Sorry I missed you last week. Had a bunch of stuff with the family with Easter, but I'm gonna make up for it with today's cake. It's gonna be a really awesome, small fondant covered cake. It's gonna have bumblebees and a little heart. Be super cute. To save time, I dirty iced it. It's in the fridge, ready to go. I'm gonna roll out my fondant beforehand and slap it on the cake. Let's get started. So I have my cake chilled and iced. Now I'm gonna cover it with my fondant that I rolled out earlier. We're gonna smooth at the top as smooth as possible. This is where you're gonna get your base. It kind of stretches everything out. You're gonna take your sides and run down your sides. Every time I take it, I pull it so it stretches out my fondant. That way I can rub it smooth, and then I come to this next corner and I pull it again. I do have a crack on this side, but that's okay, we'll just cover it with a bee. All right, got it all flat. We're gonna trim up around the sides and get ready to pipe our bees. All right, now that we got our fondant over, I put it back on my turntable. Now I'm gonna trim up my sides. Here we go, sides all trimmed up. I know I have a boo-boo right here. This is gonna be the back of my cake. And there's gonna be a very large, lonely bee back here to cover up my boo-boo. All right, and for our bees, I normally like to do 5. Odd numbers are always really good because people's eyes are drawn to odd numbers. So I'll do 5 bees. I'm gonna do 1 on top, definitely 1 in the back to cover that boo-boo, and then just kind of fill in wherever it looks good. So for my bee body, I'm going to do dots for now. We're gonna add a black dot as the head and then some stripes to make it look like a bee, and then cute little antennas. So I got 1 right there. Do 1 right there, and then I have a cute little heart and I'm gonna stencil in, and then I'm gonna make it look really cartoony, like the bees are flying around and you can see their path and it's gonna follow the heart. Okay, so we have our bee bodies. We are going to move on to the heads and the stripes now. So I have my attempt at black icing. It is more of a charcoal. If you were doing black icing, I would buy black pre-made, just because it's really hard to get black icing from your white. So you do its head, like that. We're gonna add our cute little stripes. Just like that, on all your little dots. You can make them go and fly in every which direction, whichever way. You could also do this if you wanted to do ladybugs. You could just do a black head with a red shell and just do black dots. All right, so we got our bee base. I'm gonna mix up some white and put it in a larger tip to make your wings, and then we'll get started on our dots. All right, now time for the wings. So we're gonna do a teardrop shape going up towards the head. So you're gonna start at the base, right where you think a wing should go. I'm gonna squeeze and pull towards the head. Just like that, we have one side. We're gonna do one on each side, and then we're gonna make the little paths that they go on. I'm so excited. All right, they got their wings, they're ready to fly. For my little paths that my bees take, I stamped my little heart on top because this little guy is gonna draw a heart and it's gonna be super cute. And we're gonna taper it off to the side, so we're gonna start at the back of him, go around the heart, make it all cute and frilly, and then we're gonna make pathways for all the rest of these. We're just gonna do little tiny dots. Like you saw where they're coming from. My heart is off-centered, so I'm gonna make another one. It's gonna go right here. But the best part about this is it is at home. Nobody's expecting perfection. I mean, even the fact that you try and do something like this is awesome. So now that we got our new placement for our heart, we're gonna follow it up and around. I'm gonna make it kind of whimsical. He's gonna do a little loop at the top. There we go. We have our first bee path, and it's a lovely one. Now we're gonna finish out the rest. There you go. Wonderful journey of bees. My little bee friends and I, thank you for joining us on 90 Cakes of the 90s Baby. I would love to meet your bee friends in the comment. If you do this cake, please let me see it. Like, subscribe. See you next Friday.